Okay, Man United 2, Crystal Palace 1. And this one, I really don't want to say it, but I've got to say it. It fits perfectly, but it was a game of two halves. The first half, awful, genuinely awful. Second half, controlled, clinical, captain dragged us through it. Let's break it down. Now, the first half, Man United were terrible. No rhythm, no composure, no control. Couldn't string two or three passes together. Every time we built something, it broke down immediately. Sloppy touches, forced balls, zero tempo. And Palace punished us early. 4 minutes in, corner, Lacroix scores. Euro lost his man. It was a good header to the back post. Lamens had no chance. From that point on, Palace looked sharper, hungrier, more organised. They pressed better, transitioned better. United just looked flat. They couldn't do anything. It reminded me of the game last week against Everton, especially watching Bruno. You're thinking he was miles off it last week. Is he going to be miles off it again? And he was. The first half, him, along with everyone, was shocking. There was no control in midfield. Shaw going off early didn't help. The first 45 minutes, it was about execution, and there was zero execution. It was poor. Turning point, the second half, everything changes in about 5 minutes. Coulda makes a run. Lacroix pulls him back, the goal scorer. Pulls him back, penalty given. I don't think it was a penalty. I think it was probably just outside the box. Because, I mean, let's be honest as well. A little pull of a shirt. How many times does that happen at a corner? How many shirts get pulled? How many bodies get flew around the whole fucking penalty box? So yeah, I felt a wee bit for Crystal Palace, but at the same time, I wasn't going to say no. Bruno steps up, no hesitation, no drama, 1-1. From that moment, the game flipped. We're a man up, we're level. And after Everton, you're looking at Bruno and you're thinking, we need a response, big guy. You're a captain. And he gave one. There was a goal, there was assist. And he controlled the game after Palace went down to 10 men. Bruno took over, started dictating the tempo, switching play, finding angles, delivering early crosses, and the winner. That's vintage Bruno. Perfect delivery. Šeško attacks it. Header. Runs across his man. Brilliant header into the fucking corner of the net. 2-1. That's what creative responsibility looks like. Very poor showing against Everton. He answered the criticism the right way. Not by hiding, but by dominating the ball. When he got the chances, he took them. That's a captain for you. And the numbers back it up. Once we settled, 61% possession, 20 shots or so, 11 on target, XG over 2 to their, like, not even half one. So many corners. The second half dominance was real, but let's be honest, it only came after a red card. Before that, we were struggling. So Šeško, he keeps delivering the big striker moment, attacks across, and he gets his head on it. Brilliant. Bruno, man of the match, no debate. Probably the only player, but really, really got himself maybe a 8+. Henderson kept Palace in the game far longer than we should. He made a string of brilliant saves. Lacroix, sending off and a goal. Carrick says he backed the penalty and the decision for red card. I think it was harsh. Shaw, off ill. Maguire, off with a knock. Fitness for the next match, which is only on Wednesday, a few days away. It's going to be a hard one. Could be no Shaw, could be no Maguire. We've already lost Martinez. The lets out. We're going to have the youngest fucking back four that we've played in a long time. And that's coming off a game where Delo wasn't really good. In fact, it was his worst game under Carrick. So this wasn't a complete performance. It was poor first half, one big moment, captain steps up, then it was game management. You take 3 points, but you don't pretend the first half didn't happen. Because against better sides, that first half would cost you. We would have lost the game in that first half against a really decent side. Man United move into third, 51 points. Joint third, I would say. Momentum stays intact. He's won 6 out of 7. Can we beat Newcastle? And then I think there's a break. I don't know if it's an international break or an FA Cup break. I'm not sure. Man United are not in the Cup, you see. So there's going to be about a week off. So the last game before that is going to be Newcastle. And I've not got a clue what the fucking team's going to be. But come back tomorrow. I'll have the player ratings. And we'll see who played well. We'll see who was dog shit.